My name's Emma Jaffray and I'm a radiographer. A radiographer generates images of patients to help doctors make a diagnosis and to treat patients with different diseases and conditions. I've been training for 3 years. I qualified 5 weeks ago. I decided that I'd like a job where I worked in a hospital environment and where I got to meet lots of people, because I used to work in a lab on my own with bacteria. I think I was quite a goody two-shoes at school. I didn't work particularly hard, but I enjoyed it and I behaved myself. I always enjoyed science. It was one of my favourite subjects when I was at school. I knew that that's what I wanted to do. So I started off on a biological sciences degree and I sort of veered into microbiology because I found the modules the most enjoyable. Microbiology is an umbrella term which basically means the study of bacteria and other organisms. So when I graduated with a microbiology degree, I just applied for various different jobs and I got a research job and I worked in a dental hospital in London. I knew that I wasn't particularly enjoying my job. The science was interesting, but my day-to-day routine wasn't. So although I was a bit nervous about leaving all that behind, I was sort of quite excited that I was going into finding something I found more interesting and more rewarding. Most people were quite supportive, but some were sort of, well, why are you doing that when you've spent all that time and money in training as a microbiologist? I didn't know what I was going to do, and I just got a job as a cleaner. And I thought, well, I'll see how things go and I'll decide what I'm going to do in the future. And it was okay. It was quite strange because I was cleaning at a big science facility round here, cleaning up after other researchers. But I didn't mind it. I mean, I wasn't unhappy in what I was doing and it gave me a chance to sort myself out and really decide what I wanted to do. And then I got a job in a small manufacturing company where I made pumps that they use to introduce medicine into animals' feed and water, which is quite a diversion from what I'd done before. And the job was actually quite interesting. It was quite technical. I had to build things and test things and service things. It was while I was doing that I started researching what I actually wanted to do as a career. When I decided that I wanted to look for a job in a hospital environment, I wasn't entirely sure what I wanted to do. And I started researching the different jobs that were about. I did a Google search on radiography and I found the Society of Radiographers website. And I also looked at the local hospitals in my area and rang a department and asked if I could have a visit, and they were quite open to me visiting. The variety of radiography definitely attracted me because the variety was what was lacking in the job that I did before. So I was attracted to the fact that I'd be using different sorts of equipment, performing different imaging procedures and meeting different patients with different needs. I don't think that I'm displeased at how I've ended up being a radiographer, because I think you make certain decisions at the time based on how you feel and the knowledge that you have. So I'm glad I took the route I did, because that's just how my life sort of happened. Now I've retrained as a radiographer, I'd like to see how I get on in this hospital and how the sort of early part of my new career goes, but hopefully I'll have quite a long career here.